Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of the Bog Warrior. In this episode I will show you how to defeat the Vessel of Kulemak at full strength so you can complete the Abyssal Power endgame questline and get the Grip of Kulemak unique ring. As always, please consider to subscribe if you're looking for short and straight to the point action RPG answers. Alright, let's get to it. This boss is one of the most difficult bosses in Path of Exile 2, so I strongly advise that before you attempt to defeat this guy, that you are clearing maps tier 14 at the very least, or even better, that you can clear maps tier 15. Also, this guy deals cold damage mostly, so you need a lot of cold resistance. Alright, so in order to unlock this fight, you need to get Kulemak's invitation by defeating Tazgul, Swallower of Light at the Eastern Abyssal Wound. Once you get Kulemak's invitation, return to the Well of Souls and talk to the lurking creature, who will instruct you to descend into the well. Jump into the well and get ready for quite a fight. Approach the school door and present Kulemak's invitation. This will open the way to an arena where you will face the Vessel of Kulemak. Now, defeating this first vessel shouldn't be hard, so slay the Vessel of Kulemak, and after that the prompt to take the Grip of Kulemak will appear. Don't take it. Instead, go to the back of the arena where you will find 3 liches. Now, before you interact with any of them, allow me to say that each time you revive the Vessel of Kulemak, it will be much stronger, so after dying a lot, I believe that the order in which you interact with the liches matters. So please take my word and activate Amanamu's Horde first. As soon as you interact with it, the Vessel of Kulemak will revive and get a new power, which is this Death Beam. You have to dodge past him or to the sides, since if you get hit, most likely you will die. There is another deadly attack from the Vessel where he covers the whole arena with green abyssal shards that explode. What you have to do is stand inside a circle that has no green burning ground. To defeat the second vessel, you will need around 1.8 million damage. Slay the vessel and interact with the next one, which is Kurgal's Memory. Once again, the vessel will revive, get more health and a new power that covers the whole arena with chill ground and explodes. I will explain shortly how to avoid this attack. In order to defeat this third vessel, you will need to reach around 2.5 million damage. Slay the Vessel of Kulemak and this time interact with the last lich, which is Ulaman's Storm. Once again, the vessel will revive, it will get more health and a new power. To defeat this fourth vessel, you will need to reach 3 million damage. This version is already quite difficult, so try to stack damage as fast as you can before the vessel can attack you. After this, the prompt of the Grip of Kulemak will appear and you will get 2 options: take or return the finger. As you guessed, return the finger, and this way you will be able to face the Vessel of Kulemak at full strength. Okay, this time things will get out of control, since there are a lot of attacks that will one-shot kill you. But before I explain the vessel's attacks, allow me to explain how this arena affects the fight. The first thing you will notice is that the vessel will create a fissure that will split the arena in half. This means that you will only be able to move and fight on one side, unless of course you teleport to the other side. The only way to reach the other side is by using these green portals. However, to use the portals you need to wait a couple of seconds before the teleport happens. This is actually difficult because it means that you need to consider the delay before teleporting, while at the same time you survive the vessel's attacks. However, this is the only way to survive the vessel's most deadly attacks, so learning when to use the portals is important to succeed. Also, one more thing, there is a bug going on that hides the vessel's health bar when you die. This sucks because unless you defeat the vessel on your first attempt after entering the well, you will fight him without knowing how much health the vessel has left. That being said, let's look at the attacks from the vessel at full strength. The first attack is this green energy beam, only this time it will fire in 3 directions. You need to either stand between the beams or simply move away from the vessel. The second attack are these slow moving green orbs that will follow you and slam to the ground. They deal a lot of AoE damage, and since they don't stop spawning, it means you will always need to be on the move. However, you will need to counter attack, so that leaves you with either dodging when the orb is about to hit the ground and counter, or move far away and if you are ranged, attack from that position until the orb reaches where you are. The vessel's third attack happens when Kulemak says darkness shall find you, or fate unyielding. Here the vessel will go underground and then fall from the sky at your position. You have to learn to time this attack as it is extremely lethal. If you watch here in slow motion, a circle will appear for a split second before the vessel lands at that position. The hit deals a lot of AoE damage, so you need to dodge perfectly. If you fail to dodge at the right time, you will die. This is the attack that for me was the hardest to learn, since it happens so fast, and of course there are so many other things going on at the same time. If you find it too difficult to time it, then simply don't stop moving whenever you hear darkness shall find you. Of course, this will completely interrupt your damage stacking, but it's better to stay alive than dying. The next attack happens when Kulemak says consume them whole. Here some winds will begin blowing, and these are the freezing winds I was talking about earlier. I am going to show you this in slow motion since it is so hard to see. What you need to do is identify the line where the winds begin. What you need to do is dodge and go past that line, so you're basically behind it. This is the only way to survive the attack. If you fail to do this and you get caught in the freezing winds, you will die. Now one last thing, in this fight it's okay to die, and you will actually die a lot of times against this guy, because it's the only way to get familiar with its attacks. You get 6 opportunities to beat the Vessel. If you fail on all 6 attempts, then you will respawn at your hideout and all you have to do is try again whenever you are ready. This means you can go do something else so you can get stronger. The invitation will never expire. The only way you won't be able to fight this guy is if you take the finger, so never take it. Eventually you will get good at surviving the Vessel's attacks and using the green portals. As you can see, this is how I finally managed to win, by attacking, teleporting to the other side, and continuously moving and counter-attacking until it finally went down. When you give it the killing blow, you will get the Grip of Kulemak unique ring at last, and also great loot. After this, return to the Well of Souls, talk to the lurking creature, and congratulations, you will unlock the last Atlas Abyssal points, and the Abyssal Power questline will be done at last. So there you have it. I truly hope this guide helps you, because as you can see, it's not an easy fight. As always, please share with us your thoughts in the comments. We reached the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far and found the video interesting or useful, please consider to share, like, comment, or subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.